We're back! What's up, y'all, for another episode of Say That Shit. Look, we took a hiatus for about a week because we got involved with the Mardi Gras festivities down here in New Orleans. We hope that all of you enjoyed your Mardi Gras and was safe and didn't drive home drunk. Right. But we're back here for some more real life sports topics, and the topics that we got tonight are on fire. We're talking about the NBA, since the NBA is up and rolling right now. Basketball games coming on every other night. People talking about Jeremy Lin Sanity, talking about basketball, period, because we no longer have any football. One of the things that we want to get into tonight is the state of the NBA. You know what I mean? Is the NBA viable? Is it still something that you like to watch? Is it something that I like to watch? Is it something that Nell likes to watch? Is it something that's going to keep us interested? Has it lost its appeal? Is it as powerful as the NFL? And if it's not, why is it not? Now I'm going to ask you, Nelly, what do you think the state of basketball is in right now? What's the state of basketball, and what are your thoughts on that?
You know, I think the state of basketball right now, JB, is they're in a state of a bunch of prima donna assholes in this league. You know, we got to endure people like Chris Paul, who left recently to go play with the Clippers. But before him, we dealt with Baron Davis and his bullshit. He was making $80 million a year, $80 million. He had an $80 million contract, and his face on the side of the fucking building, and that's not good enough for him. He wants to be traded. He wants to play in California. So they send a motherfucker to Golden State. Good riddance to him. Now he's broke up, playing with the Knicks on the bench, and his fucking legacy is shot. And really was a good fucking point guard.
He was.
Then Paul come in this motherfucker. Paul's a great point guard. CP3, we embraced him. Gave him a lot of love. New Orleans became not good enough for him. The money's not good enough. This motherfucker said he had to do the best to feed his family. Feed your family. $80 million, $100 million ain't enough for you to feed your fucking family. Man, if you're a star in this league, and what's being fucking debated around this league as far as basketball is concerned is the fact that these guys are superstars on teams, and they do not have enough balls anymore to say, ownership, bring me some pieces that I can work with to build us a fucking championship, because I want this to be my home. These players are not embracing home. They're embracing each other.
Exactly.
In ways I've never seen happen before, JB. So the state is pitiful in fucking basketball right now. And if they're not careful, they're going to start losing these fucking television contracts because people are going to stop watching.
Oh, yeah.
I was an avid basketball fan. Mm-hmm. I've always been a big football fan, so I was about to lie, but they losing me. Mm-hmm. You know, I have to force myself to watch. Some of these games are hurtful to watch.
Exactly.
Because every fucking body's playing on one team.
Exactly.
I mean, you agree?
I agree 100%. Let's go back and look at the past and the way the NBA was structured in the past, and the reason why people were so much into basketball in the past. When you had Charles Barkley, you had Patrick Ewing, you had Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. Mm-hmm. Did any of these players, when they were playing together, did they want to play with each other? Did they want to create a super team?
Absolutely not, man.
Absolutely not. What they wanted to do was get players around themselves so they can go out and kick each other's ass.
On a nightly basis.
Exactly, on a nightly basis. And I think the worth ethic on these players that's playing now is pathetic. They want things to come to them quickly.
Easy.
They want things to come to it easy. It's just a society that we live in, a microwave society that says, hey, I want this shit to happen right now. When you had Michael Jordan that went to a team that was basically pitiful. It was pathetic.
Pitiful.
But he was willing to put in the work, wait till they got the players around him, and then when they won that championship, that first championship against the Lakers, it was sweet. The same thing with Magic Johnson. He came in, he led that team, he waited till they put the pieces around him. They went out and beat teams. It was sweet when they won championships. I don't care what happens with LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh out there in Miami. If they win a championship, it's just going to be, oh well, they were supposed to win one. It's not going to be sweet.
It should be all fucking asterisks.
Exactly.
It should be all asterisks.
Exactly. So I think that's why they're losing revenue. I know they're losing revenue because they've lost me. A lot of people that I've talked to that really, really love basketball. I'm not really a big basketball fan, but back in the day, I used to love basketball. I used to like watching Magic play. I used to watch like watching Larry Bird. Michael Jordan was one of my favorite players. We used to love watching the game back then, where you had several teams with a superstar or two on each team competing and vying for that championship. But now, like, it's about 5 teams or so that's trying to get there.
Where do you lose the love of kicking your opponent's ass? They said you was better than me.
Exactly.
Nah, you ain't fucking better than me.
Exactly.
I'm better than you.
Exactly.
Nah, I want to go play with you.
Exactly.
Really?
Exactly. That shit
is comedy.
I mean, this is a sport, man. Nobody's supposed to be better than you. If the man that they say is better than you is on the other team, you don't want him to come and play with you. He's got to show me what he got over there can beat what the fuck I got over here.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what the NBA has turned into. A bunch of bitches, divas, that want to play together and they want these championships to come easy to them. They don't want to put in no work. And let's go back to Baron Davis and Chris Paul. I have more axe to grind with Chris Paul and Baron Davis because we knew right off the bat that Baron Davis was an asshole.
Yeah, we did.
And he never pretended that he wasn't an asshole.
You're right.
But Chris Paul came in here, tried to pretend that he was in this community, that he wanted to build this up from the ground, when that was not the fuck what he wanted to do. He wanted to go and play with Carmelo. I want to go play with James. I want to go play with a team that can win.
I want to go play with Kobe.
Exactly. Really?
You want to go play with Kobe?
Exactly. A real bona fide competitor don't want to play with no Kobe Bryant when I'm supposed to be on his level.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
So it's a bunch of bullshit in the NBA right now. Absolute bullshit. And I don't watch it, especially the regular season, because it's just a bunch of foolishness out there. Guys running around scoring points, teams that you know don't have a shot to win whatsoever. So it's trash, it's garbage, and the state of the NBA is done right now. It's not in jeopardy. Right now, to me, it's laying flat in the frying pan, except for a little Jesus coming along here, a little Messiah, Jeremy Lin, is kind of drawing people back into that situation, drawing people back into that NBA climate.
I can actually appreciate the Jeremy Lin story. You know, because Jeremy Lin is an underdog. You know, he was somebody who's been ridiculed and racist card has been played on him his whole career. And I like players like that. Unlike your boy Tim Tebow, you know, there's a big fucking difference.
Big difference.
Man, huge. I mean, a huge, big pussy defense.
And what's the difference?
The difference is one of them can play and the other one can't.
Exactly. One of them they trying to make out of a player. And the other one could play all along.
Skip Bayless tried to pay this motherfucker to go train with Brady's coach, JB.
What the fuck is that about?
When does that ever happen?
When is he offered any player any help in any sport to go help and make them better?
I would not spend another fucking moment talking about that pitiful penny back. But I will tell you this though. Jeremy Lin is a great story. The kid can play. Averaged 15 points from fucking the time he was in high school to Harvard, maintained 3.1 average at Harvard. Scoring fucking champions, set records. Only because of his race, he hasn't been given the proper shot.
Exactly, and I think I think that's why he's such a huge story right now. They saying Linsanity.
Love it.
He's been Linsational.
Love it.
You know, he's playing Lindiculous right now. You know what I'm
about
saying?
To have him Lin
He's
Holes.
averaging, They already said he was with Kim Kardashian, and he said,
might be married to one.
True.
He might be married to one
He's
soon.
gonna get them Lin Hoes for real.
No doubt.
He's gonna get down on it because he's balling out of control. And the thing that I really like about this story is that this guy was about to be let go by the Knicks, but they let him on the court because they had some injuries.
Right.
That whole ass boy Baron Davis you was talking about
Can't get on the court.
He couldn't get on the court, so they say, "Hey, Jeremy Lin, you got to get out there and do something." When he got out, did he get out there and do something? I mean, he got out there and started scoring 20 points automatically. Scored 38 points versus the Lakers. He outdueled Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant had 34 points. I mean, this guy is really sensational. He's got game.
He's got game.
Yeah, and then you don't really see a 6'3" Asian guy playing basketball. So that's why the focus is on him. Because he's a 6'3" Asian guy that nobody thought could play.
That can handle the ball.
That can handle the ball.
His biggest downfall right now, man, is he got some turnover issues, but that can be coached.
Yeah.
Turnovers can definitely be, he can be coached through that. But the guy has all the skills necessary to become a bona fide point guard in this game, man. I think he's going to do well. Yeah. Some of these guys, man, just needs a shot. And I don't agree with Mayweather said. I don't at all about Lin only getting the credit because he's Asian.
Yeah.
He's getting credit because he can play ball.
He can play ball and he's Asian.
The racist part kept him from playing ball.
That's right.
So he deserves all the accolades that he's getting right now. And you know, I'm good with it.
So do you think that this Jeremy Lin story is drawing people back into NBA basketball?
It's drawing people to that team.
Exactly.
You know, because it's a
I agree.
It's drawing it to that particular team. But what about the rest of the league? I mean, the rest of the league, we just said it's pitiful.
Yeah, because
we don't have that many Jeremy Lins.
Look, I'm sitting at home and I'm waiting for the Knicks to come on. I want to see them play basketball because I want to see this guy Jeremy Lin perform. I'm not caring about the Miami Heat. As far as I'm concerned, they're supposed to win. You know, I'm not concerned about the Lakers. I'm not concerned about some of these other teams that have put together these superstar players and expect to win a championship overnight. I'm not watching those teams, but I am watching the Knicks. I think it does help out the NBA from a standpoint that you're getting more people focused in on the New York Knicks. Therefore, the NBA is going to benefit off of it. His jersey went up 3,000%.
They better put the Knicks on every night. It better be the Knicks playing somebody on TV every night if they want to benefit. Because otherwise, to watch the Timberwolves, the Sacramento Kings, the Golden State Warriors, man, they shit teams.
They're shit teams.
Shit teams.
I mean, even our beloved New Orleans Hornets.
Hey, they shit teams.
They shit. You know, they play hard, but they shit.
Man, playing hard don't mean fuck to me.
Exactly.
You losing every night. And you got them ridiculous ass fucking costumes.
Well, now they did.
Not even uniform, them costumes.
Huh? They look like what they look like. What they look like? They look
like fucking Mardi Gras mask. Mardi Gras over.
Mardi Gras every week, huh? Mardi Gras every week.
Time to move on. We're gonna get on here soon from we here. And I don't know where this team will go, man. I hope long term for the state of New Orleans that the Hornets stay, but long term, Jay, I can't see it.
No, I can't see it either. I mean, you really have to start winning in New Orleans in order to be viable. You know, you got to get some superstar players in here. That's what excites people down here. People, you know, they love winners. And, you know, they have to get that situation together or else the Hornets will not be here. So they got to start winning. They got to start winning quick. And I think Dale Demps got to get on the ball and they got to start making some moves, man. And when this upcoming draft, they better make sure they hit on the right players, because we cannot suffer another season like this. If we go through another season like this in New Orleans, it's going to be done. That building going to sit there empty just for concerts and conventions. That's it.
And then they're going to wish they had done that shit. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Say That Shit, real talk from a fan's perspective. Look, do not forget to hit us up on Twitter at SayDatShit1 at Twitter, or at SayDatShit@gmail.com. Anytime you think of a sports topic that you want us to cover, JB and I to debate on the show, please send your comments to one of those sites so we can know what you're thinking about. But until next time, we want to say that shit and peace out.